everyone, it's me Katie. Welcome back to my channel. First things first, yes, I am wearing a onesie because I was too lazy to put on clothes. And second thing, I've been sick for the past 2 days, so if I sound like disgusting, that's why. Third thing, if you haven't subscribed, it's a little, I don't really know why. Probably because I can't just get on right to the video, that's probably why. But yeah, you should subscribe and turn on my notifications. I'm gonna stop doing that. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a babysitting 101 video, basically some tips and tricks to how to not suck as a babysitter and to be a good babysitter. Why can't I film? Like, what is wrong with me? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more tips and tricks videos on my channel, make sure to hit the like button and let's just get right on to the video. So the first thing we're going to talk about is questions to ask the parents. I feel like this is very important before, the parents leave. Here are some questions you should definitely ask the parents. The first thing you should ask the parents is if the kids have any food allergies. That is probably the #1 thing to ask them because you don't want to, accidentally give the kid something they're allergic to and they have an allergic reaction. That will not be a successful babysitting experience. So definitely ask the parents if they have food allergies to kids. Usually if the kids have food allergies, the parents will tell you. But ask them just in case they don't tell you, or ask them before they tell you. I don't know. It's just definitely important to see if the kids have food allergies. The next thing you can ask the parents is ask what the kids like to do so you don't really bore them and you really entertain them with what the kids like to do rather than what they don't like to do. That would make sense. The next thing you should ask the parents is what the kids, I keep saying kids, but it could be kids. Anyway, ask the kids what their favorite food is, so you give them food that they like, so they eat. The next thing you should ask the parents is what time do the kids usually go to sleep, or what time should the kids go to sleep so they don't go to bed too late and they don't get a good amount of sleep. The next thing you should ask the parents is what are the consequences for the kids' bad behavior. Sometimes the kids might not listen to a babysitter, especially if you're new, so you might want to ask the parents what are some consequences they do if their kids don't listen. The next thing you can ask the parents is do the kids have any medication? I feel like that is very, very important to ask because sometimes you need to know these things if the kids take medication or if they're, again, allergic to anything. Those things are very important. And the last important thing to ask the parents is for their phone numbers in case for any emergency, or if you have any questions, you have contact for the parents. And usually the parents will give you their phone number, but just in case they don't or forget or don't tell you right away, just make sure you get contact information for the parents. The next category is yummy snack ideas, and who doesn't love food? So the first yummy snack idea is a smoothie. I feel like that's just very easy, and what kid doesn't love smoothies? The next snack idea is apples and peanut butter. Another yummy snack idea is pretzels. Another snack idea is cheese and crackers. Another yummy snack idea is applesauce. And the last yummy snack idea I have is graham crackers. Of course, there are tons more of yummy snack ideas out there. There are just a few that I have that are just very, very simple and not too unhealthy. The next category is lunch and dinner ideas. If you're babysitting the kids at night, you can use these for dinner ideas, and if you're babysitting them during the day, these could be lunch ideas. So the first idea is pizza rolls. They are very easy. You just pop them in the oven and that's it. Like, it involves no work, which I love. The next idea is grilled cheese. Again, not much work. All you need is bread and cheese and a frying pan. The next easy lunch dinner idea is nachos. I don't know who doesn't love nachos, but I mean, if you don't like nachos, I don't know if we could be friends. The next lunch and dinner idea, or lunch/dinner idea, is ravioli. I love ravioli. It's one of my favorite Italian dishes, besides pizza. That could be another idea. The next lunch/dinner idea is macaroni and cheese, another one of my favorite foods. For some reason, like a couple months ago, I went through this weird macaroni and cheese obsession where like I was just craving macaroni and cheese. I mean, I still love macaroni and cheese, but for some reason I was just like, okay, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And the last lunch/dinner idea is hot dog. Not my favorite one, but it could work. And I love how all of them contain cheese except for hot dog. The next category is craft ideas. So all these crafts actually don't contain, is that the right word? So none of these crafts actually involve like an iPhone or an iPad or any electronic, and I actually recommend if you're babysitting to not give the kids like electronics, because I feel like there's so many things you could do that don't involve electronics, like these crafts. So the first thing that I have for crafts is making bracelets. A lot of these things you might have to bring to the house because you might not know if the house, has the things that you will need for these products. So for the bracelets, you just need to bring those, little like yarn and beads. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Those like bead bracelets you can make with the kids. The next craft is snowflakes, perfect for the winter time. I don't exactly know how to make them, but I know you could probably look a step-by-step on like Google or like Pinterest or something like that. And all you really need is paper and scissors and Google. The next craft idea is a scavenger hunt. You will definitely have to create the scavenger hunt before you go and babysit, but I think that's like really fun for the kids to do and definitely a way to entertain them for a while. The next craft idea, it's what all the hip kids are doing nowadays, is slime, but I definitely recommend if you're going to do slime, do it not on furniture or somewhere where the slime's gonna permanently stick on something. Maybe like do it like on a table covered with newspaper or something like that, so you don't create a mess and accidentally get like slime all over, the new couch or something. That won't be a good thing. The next craft is painting. You could do finger painting or just any kind of painting. Again, recommended, on a table covered in newspaper because you don't want to make a mess. And the last craft is Play-Doh. I used to love playing with Play-Doh as a kid, and I definitely, again, recommend doing it on a table covered in newspaper because Play-Doh could get a little messy. Not that it could stain, but not as bad as like paint. But like, you want to keep the house clean as possible. You want to come back. You want to be invited again. You don't want to create a mess. So definitely don't make a mess. And the last category is some bedtime tips for the kids. So the first tip is to keep the kids busy and entertained throughout the whole entire day so they're tired when it's time for bed. The second tip is if you're babysitting a baby and you have to put the baby to sleep, put the baby on its back, not on its stomach, to avoid suffocation. The next bedtime tip is to read a story to the kids. I feel like it will help them fall asleep faster. The next bedtime tip is to stay with the kids until they fall asleep. I feel like a lot of kids like to have the babysitter or the parent there until they fall asleep. I guess maybe that helps them fall asleep. So just stay there until they fall asleep. So the last bedtime tip for this whole entire video is check on the, oh my god, I'm very prepared. So the last tip for this video is check on the kids every 15 to 20 minutes while they're asleep, just to make sure they're still in their crib or still on their bed and didn't fall over or didn't escape to go play with their Play-Doh. Alright guys, so that was my babysitting 101, some tips and tricks on how to be a good babysitter. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe down below if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!